Time for a brand new team out. What is up, YouTube? JamesWBaek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 at Baek Battles. As always, if you have missed any of the previous episodes, highly recommend go check him out. If you do enjoy his videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, as it really does help me out. If you would like to see more content, you can go check out my second YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel for more awesome content. It's been slowing down a bit, I know. I'll get into that in a little bit, as well as if you do enjoy his videos, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below, as it really does help. Otherwise, let's get started with today's video. So today's common question of the day is going to be, what are you taking any hard tests currently, exams in school? And if not, what was the hardest exam you're taking now? The reason, I think I asked this question previously, but yeah, it's midterm a week for me, which is why content has been slowing down quite a bit recently. As you can tell, I haven't really played VGC 2020 in a couple of days. Probably about a week. I've also been a little bit off stream just because I've been having a lot of midterms, having a lot of projects. So let me know in the comments down below what your hardest exam was, if you're currently studying for hard ones. Let me know. Interesting team we got from Tony. Umbreon, Toxtricity, Kingdra, Blastoise, Akakazam, and Arcanine. I am running a brand new team. We got Kommo-o. I really want to try a Kommo-o because I think Kommo is a really cool Pokemon in general. And yeah, I definitely could put in some work here, especially if I can get rid of Kingdra. Kingdra is actually kind of funny. Kingdra actually does pretty well against my team. Don't want to lead here though, because Toxtricity is kind of a threat on its own to me. Yeah, this is kind of funny because the matchup looks so weird right now. I think I like Politoed, Mantine. I definitely like Kommo-o, and I'm thinking endgame Toxtricity. Tsareena, not that great, I feel like, in this matchup. And Marowak, there's no lightning. There's not really a reason to have lightning rod in this game because there's a Toxtricity with spread overdrive, unless it's gonna max Toxtricity. But I think maxing Kingdra here, I don't know, matchup looks pretty tough actually. It does look pretty tough because there's some really weird combinations. Akakazam, Dazzling Gleam, could have that expanding force. There's just like quite a few things that could be really scary here, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to see the Akakazam Kingdra lead. Okay, very scary lead here as I lead my Politoed and my Mantine here. What did I go with this Politoed set? I think I went Icy Wind. No, I didn't. I went Perish. Okay. The only electric move Akakazam got was Charge Beam, so I don't think it gets access to Charge Beam here. I could Helping Hand Muddy Water. I can Helping Hand Airstream, or I could just go for the Muddy Water right off the bat. I think I'm going to go for the Muddy Water off the bat, and I think I'm just going to go for an Airstream into... What's the bigger threat? Probably the Akakazam at this point. Yeah, I'm going to try to get rid of Akakazam. Alakazam's actually kind of a threat. I don't know if it's Trick or Meter, and I think it's just safer because Kingdra shouldn't be able to do too much damage because Mantine is a very specially defensive Pokemon. Actually, both of these Pokemon are pretty specially defensive. So Kingdra's going to come out. Yeah, and it's like Max Dragon is like the best way to hit me. So I think it's okay. Let's see. Kingdra gonna max here. Hopefully it's not physical. If it's physical, that's a problem, but not much I can do about it. We will Dynamax the Mantine here, and I really want to get Airstream momentum because I feel like the way I win this game is going to be with the Kommo-o, and the reason I'm trying to set up for the Kommo-o end game, like my opponent led to two Pokemon that Kommo-o doesn't like. So if I can get rid of these Pokemon, Kommo-o has more of a field day here. So gotta try to get rid of these Pokemon. If I can eliminate one of them right away, it's really nice. Go straight for the Max Dragon, which is good. Not even the Airstream, which is perfect. Politoed takes a pretty hefty amount there. As, yeah, I mean, we should still be able to knock out the Akakazam here, which is pretty nice, as Life Orb is revealed on the Kingdra. Sitrus Berry will activate for the Politoed, so we should be able to live any attack from Akakazam, barring it's not Energy Ball or maybe like a Specs. So Airstream going to come out into the Akakazam, probably Focus Sash. Doesn't even bring it down to the Focus Sash, but that's okay. What's nice is Mantine's actually faster than Kingdra now because the Airstream and Swift Swim combination. So yeah, that's still pretty good here. As we are going to see Taunt come out actually into the Politoed. Interesting. Okay. This Muddy Water, I just need to hit Alakazam, and that's perfect. Okay, so we get rid of Alakazam. Pretty nice Pokemon to get rid of. And Agassi drop on Kingdra could be nice for Kommo, because dodging a Draco Meteor would be kind of nice. Although Kingdra probably has Hurricane anyway, so not a bad turn there. We're able to get rid of Alakazam. Getting rid of Alakazam again, good. I don't have to worry about Umbreon too much. The question is, what do I want to do here? I don't want to switch out exactly. Although I could go for a Perish Song endgame. It's very possible, but like I feel offensively, I'm better off just going for attacks and just trying to get Okos right away. Set up again for that endgame. So I'm just going to Airstream the Kingdra slot in Muddy Water. I don't care if I take a Snarl, really. Unless Max Guard comes out, but that means Kingdra's less if it doesn't get a Max move off, which is fine. Airstream does a good amount to the Kingdra. Not like amazing damage, but still pretty good damage overall. We will get a speed boost. And let's see. Kingdra going to go for the Airstream itself in the Politoed, which won't be able to pick up a knockout. Yep, barely misses it. I just don't know who's faster between Kingdra and Mantine, because we're +2 speed with the Swift Swim, but Kingdra is naturally faster. I think it should still be Mantine. Muddy Water for a bit of chip. Actually, a good amount onto that Umbreon because it's a critical hit. Okay, probably especially defensive. Another Agassi drop on Kingdra. Not too bad here, as a Snarl does come out into the both Pokemon. That's fine. Not the end of the world. So yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go for... Yeah, I can't Helping Hand. I might as well just go for the double... I'm thinking about what to do here. I mean, an attack on the Umbreon doesn't really help me in this situation because I'm preparing for Kommo endgame anyway. Umbreon can't really touch the Kommo. Hailstorm, not really a big play here because setting up the Hail, yes, to get rid of the Kingdra Swift Swim, but makes my Hurricanes less accurate. I think is hurtful. So I'd rather just go for Airstream here and just get as much damage into Kingdra as possible. So yeah, that's actually perfect because he allows me to get the damage onto Kingdra. Really nice here, as yeah, just my opponent just not have been able to break through this Mantine because there was no Toxtricity brought, at least on the field. It might be in the back, but Airstream into Mantine, no surprise. And I'm guessing it's a Snarl here, which is completely fine here because next turn I'll just go out into my Kommo and collect the Clangor Soul. Muddy Water gonna come out once again. I was about to say we got the third accuracy drop into Kingdra. That would have been funny. We get to see a berry come out from the Umbreon. Gonna be the Sitrus, okay. Snarl once again, doesn't change anything. Okay. Politoed goes down, which is the perfect scenario here. Now I get to go my... Now I easily just get to go out into my Kommo, and I think I just click Clangor Soul. I could also go Toxtricity, but that doesn't really help me. Kommo is much better in this matchup here, so I'll just go into Kommo, click the Clangor Soul, and go for the Hurricane into the Kingdra. And Mantine does reveal the speed, revealing Mantine will be faster because it has 3 Airstream boosts plus the Swift Swim, while Kingdra only has 2 Airstream boosts with the Swift Swim. So yeah, looking pretty good here. Clangor Soul here, the Kommo, and we will go for the Hurricane so we don't miss the Kingdra. If Kingdra protects, not the end of the world. I think this is the last turn of Rain though, so could get dicey, but the Kingdra also has to hit its attacks too. And I don't know if it knocks out Kommo after the boost. So we'll go for Hurricane into that. We will see Snarl come out, which is fine because we do have the Soundproof on deck. Maybe I should just protect Kommo to be safe because I don't want Kommo to get like... I don't want to miss and then get crit. I'd rather have 2 chances to attack here. If you Draco into my Mantine, I think that's fine. Yeah. Although I could get 2 knockouts here, which is tempting. I don't think... Oh, wait. Oh, there's one more turn of Rain. Okay. Never mind. I thought that was the last turn of Rain for some reason. Okay. Aura Spear is fine. Oh, yeah. I was trying to count it like it was Trick Room for some reason. Okay. We Hurricane the Kingdra and we Aura Spear the Umbreon. And yeah, we'll be fine. Helping Hand gonna come out from the Umbreon. I guess they gotta hope it's a speed tie between Mantine and Kingdra, which makes sense. Hurricane gonna come out into the Kingdra and pick up that knockout because it's at super low HP. So Kingdra does go down here. and I will be able to get a Ore Spear into the Umbreon and basically pick up this knockout. I'd be surprised if this doesn't have +2. Yeah, +2 Kommo, able to pick up the knockout on Umbreon. And that's something really nice about Kommo. There's a lot of great abilities. It gets 3 fantastic abilities: Bulletproof, Soundproof, and Overcoat. All of them useful. Overcoat for sleep powders and spores, which is really nice. You have Bulletproof for like some interesting moves. I think it affect, I don't remember the exact list of moves it affects right away. I think like Shadow Ball and a few others, but I can't remember. I think it affects Sludge Bomb. I don't remember too much, but yeah, pretty nice overall. I'm just gonna fire off Hydro Pump and Clang Scales. And I really like Soundproof because Snarl Arcanine is very common in the meta, and being able to avoid Snarl drops, which really affects Kommo's output, is just incredible. I think also being able to wall most Sylveons unless they actually have a move that's not Hyper Voice that can touch the Kommo, which is actually pretty good. So yeah, be able to avoid those Hyper Voices, able to avoid sound moves in general for like Perish Song, pretty good. All 3 abilities are fantastic. But yeah, we're gonna move on, find our second game. And if you haven't already, you could go check out the subscribe button on my channel and see if you clicked it, because who knows? Did you know that 60% I think of my audience actually haven't subscribed to my channel yet, which is kind of insane. I think the numbers went up recently. So yeah, 60% actually don't watch, who watch my videos actually aren't subscribed. So, and if you are subscribed, you might want to double check just if you are subscribed, because sometimes YouTube just does that for some reason. It's happened on it happens on my channel for sometimes when I watch like the channel I used to subscribe to everyone that I watch, like sometimes I just find myself unsubscribed, and that actually happens. So might have happened to you. Make sure you go check it out. We got an interesting team for the second one though. Oh geez, we got Togetic, Urshifu, Clefable, Milotic, Beheeyem, and Arcanine. Huh, some really interesting stuff. What kind of Kommo is that? Probably the dark one, because you have a water type. Toxtricity is really good here. Look at Toxtricity. Toxtricity probably 6-0s. Realistically, if I can get the setup properly. I don't know if it's Trick Room or not. That's a problem. I really want to lead like Politoed, Toxtricity right off the bat. I just don't know if you're leading Urshifu right off the bat. I don't think you would lead Arcanine against a rain team. I'm not even sure if you bring Arcanine. I think these are the 4 that I want. I definitely think I want the like I want to lead Politoed plus Toxtricity because I get access to like Muddy Water plus Overdrive. So if they lead like Togetic plus Beheeyem, I'm able to get a lot of damage off right away, which is pretty nice with Overdrive Muddy Water combination. In case it's a Trick Room setup. If it's an offensive setup, I can maybe go for the max with Toxtricity, because I don't have to max with Mantine. We're going to see Beheeyem and Clefable. Okay, so this has to be Trick Room. So there's a few things I could do realistically. Trick Room, I mean, Follow Me Trick Room is very potential here. Unfortunately, my team isn't exactly the best Trick Room answers. A little bit unfortunate. We could go for Helping Hand, Muddy Water. We could go for Helping Hand, Overdrive, Muddy Water, Overdrive. I think both work. If I predict not Follow Me, I could just go for a max Helping Hand max into the Beheeyem, but I'd rather just play it safe. I think with just like Overdrive plus Muddy Water. Sure, I'm risking the damage on the Muddy Water, but you know, maybe it's Sash. There could be a Focus Sash on the team. I think it's just better to risk in general. Also covers a lot of switch-ins. So, because there's not really anything that switches into these Pokemon well. I could also see my opponent just maxing here, and they actually do max right away. So they're going to max the Beheeyem, which I think personally is fine for me because, sure, Toxtricity is really good in this matchup, but if they don't get Trick Room up, they're fighting an offensive team, which is fine for me. If I can get good damage on the Clefable, it's good for me. Because of the fact, oh, maybe it's just Analytic Beheeyem and just Follow Me support. I just realized there's a Clefable and a Toxtricity on the team. We're going to see that Follow Me come out from that Clefable. As I Overdrive. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Muddy Water. Yeah, very solid damage. Get an accuracy drop on the Clef as we're going to see the Max Mindstorm come out, targeting down the Toxtricity, which is fine. I don't really mind that too much. All right, so Psychic Terrain set up. Toxtricity goes down and not the end of the world. Yeah, definitely not the end of the world. Life Orb on Beheeyem, so it's probably Analytic, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure now my opponent is going to go for an Analytic setup, which might have been more obvious in retrospect, but I mean, I think this is fine. I'm going to go Mantine, and I think I just Max Guard Muddy Water. Yeah, I think I just go for Max Guard Muddy Water. I mean, getting rid of Clef is just really nice in general for my team. And even if they have like Togetic in the back, I don't think it's like the end of the world because they're really relying on the Beheeyem, and I'm like getting a lot of chip with the Muddy Water support. I guess the worst case scenario here is if they target Politoed, but I'm assuming that the Beheeyem might have Max Lightning for like Corviknight stuff. So like it's very tempting to go after the Mantine, I think. That definitely has offensive pressure, but we'll see. Definitely they could make a smart play and go into Politoed. If they do, very smart play on their part. If they don't, not much. But I'm really worried about Life Orb Analytic Max Lightning KOing the Mantine here, so I think I'd rather risk it. We're gonna see Helping Hand. Actually, that's such a risky play because I could have went for the Geyser into the Beheeyem, and I think that would just sealed it. So Clef goes down. Rockfall. Is that Power Gem? I think it's Power Gem. Okay, Rockfall. Which is kind of interesting because I think the Max Mindstorm would have done more in the terrain with the stab. Urshifu comes out. Okay. How fast did I make the Politoed again? I know I made it fast. I don't remember if I made it faster than Urshifu. I definitely did not. Okay. So I'll go for the Muddy Water and the Airstream, I think. Let's see. I definitely click Muddy Water here. The question is what do I click with Mantine? I mean, I think it's fine to Airstream the Beheeyem. Yeah, it's fine to Airstream the Beheeyem because I don't think Urshifu can pick up a knockout here. Let's just Choice Band something like Thunder Punch. Airstream going to come out, knock out the Beheeyem, so Beheeyem does go down. Nice. I have a Kommo to deal with the Urshifu, and that's why I have the Urshifu in the back. Like the lead Pokemon were, again, Pokemon that are problematic to Kommo. Definitely able to get rid of these Pokemon so Kommo can shine potentially in the back. So Beheeyem goes down. No Max Guard, no nothing. Let's see. Can it just be Wicked Blow and a Politoed? Okay. Win and KO. Unless if Choice Banded or Life Orb. It has to be one of the two, right? If it isn't, I gotta rethink about my Politoed spread, but I'm a bulky Politoed, so I really think that has to be Choice Band or something. Bring out the Kommo. As Arcanine comes out. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I'm just gonna go for... I guess I just Clang Scales and I Max Airstream the Urshifu. Yeah, that makes sense because like Urshifu should be Choice Banded on this. I don't think I could KO Politoed unless maybe it's Black Glasses, but even then it's fine because as long as I get the speed boost, the worst case Arcanine set this has to be its Wild Charge Play Rough, and it shouldn't be able to live like two combinations. It has to be like Assault Vest combined with the factor of Play Rough and Wild Charge, but I don't know. It had to be bulky and have those coverages, which is super rare. So I'll knock out Urshifu. I don't want Choice Band doing so much of Mantine. And we will get the Clang Scales off. Yeah, it's a 2 KO. And we'll even get our... well, not with the Sitrus. Well, actually, with the... because we have our Throat Spray, we should be able to 2 KO. So, yeah. Let's see what the Arcanine does. It would have to Play Rough. It just has Snarl, which is fine because we have Soundproof. And we're going to see the Mantine even avoid the attack. Wouldn't it matter because we just Airstream anyway. My opponent needed a knockout. Or my Dynamax is over and I can miss theoretically. But nah, that's not even a problem because I just click Clanging Scales into a Hurricane. And I don't have to risk missing or anything. I think Clanging Scales just knocks it out anyway at this range. But we should be good to go. Hurricane. Ooh, so much damage. Mantine actually really good. Clang Scale is going to come out into the Arcanine and pick up that knockout. And Kommo-o are doing some work. I really do like Kommo-o in Series 6. I streamed with Ryota's Kommo-o team on Twitch, and it was really fun to use, actually. Like, Kommo-o was putting in a ton of work. Does so well against like Dark Urshifu too, because it's actually a mod that can take its attacks decently well and like fire back, which is pretty nice. But hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. If you want to try out this team, there is a rental code of the team available in the description down below, available for 2 weeks. Make sure you grab what I can. I got a lot of Series 5 Series 7 stuff when Crown Tundra releases. I am working on those. I got a lot of VGC guides in the works actually currently, but I'll be putting those on a pause until my midterms are finished. I got some midterms and projects to do this week, so yeah, it is going to be a little bit tough, but get through it all. Hope everyone does well in their exams. If you are taking any exams, again, you could go check out my second YouTube channel, Twitch channel, for more content, as well as if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share this video with friends. All great ways to support me. And make sure you check that subscribe button, because maybe you're not subscribed and you should be. Otherwise, you could check out again the team, the rental code, the paste, all that good stuff. And you could go check out my community Discord if you want to interact with me in an awesome community down there as well. We do team building and a bunch of other things. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a great day, people. Until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.